I have an update for you guys. I just ate this banana, and as you can see, it's very brown. And it's brown like this because I tend to let it really ripen, because when you let bananas ripen properly, they actually end up producing more amino acids and particularly rare enzyme, which is only rare because people don't let their bananas ripen fast enough. They don't let them ripen but far enough, And because of that, most of the bananas that everyone eats in Western society are green or yellow. And they say it's because that's how they like it, because it's less sugary. But really, if you're eating them like that, then you're void in a certain amount of amino acid and certain amounts of enzymes, which can only, be taken on by the body through a long duration or period of time when it comes to you letting your food ripen. So I let them go really brown, like really brown, close to black, right? Now I don't actually eat bananas because recently, within the past year actually, not yesterday, but all of last year, mainly the beginning of all of 2016, I didn't like bananas. I started to notice that they tasted gross and way too sugary for me. So I basically stopped eating sugars of early last year. And recently I've just purchased some of these organic bananas because someone talked about fermenting them. Okay, fermenting fruit. Here's the thing, guys. This is what's so weird about this. I ate this and it's been on my skin, in contact with my skin. It's organic, so it hasn't been sprayed or anything. It's all original and fine, okay? And it's not genetically modified or anything like that, or played with. Upon eating it, I noticed that the sugar created in this banana actually triggered an ailment of mine, an issue of mine that I used to have, that I thought I got rid of through fasting. That is arthritis. Do you see that pink spot on my hand? Yeah, my finger is right here. And it's kind of swollen out a little bit. It's like a little lump. Well, that's the first sign of arthritis. And my hands right now are actually quite swollen. Both hands, actually. And that's happened not long after I ate this banana. So the sugar has caused my joints to swell. Okay? Now here's the thing with fermentation. When you ferment such foods as fruit, the bacteria in the ferment actually breaks down the sugar properly and consumes it. It gets rid of the undigested sugar within the ferment, okay, within the jar. So here's my theory. When I ferment these bananas and I populate a large amount of bacteria that can adequately digest and assimilate, get rid of these sugars which are causing my swelling, when I populate that colony and I ingest it within the fermented banana, which no longer tastes sweet because the bacteria consumes the sugar completely, and then the ferment tastes vinegary. So when I ingest all of that bacteria and it fills my body, will it go through my body and find any other similar sugars that are like the ones within these bananas, and then digest it and get rid of it, thus eliminating this arthritis condition? Okay, it's a theory of mine. It seems pretty sound, logic-wise. I know fasting and, prolonged fastings gets rid of such ailments, but in my opinion, fasting takes ages. That's from my experience, actually, so. The reason for that is because the body needs to go through a process where it eliminates the sugars by itself. People say it's usually about 1 or 2 days. They get their information twisted, in the sense that people misunderstand what's being said there. It takes about 1 or 2 days to get rid of your glycogen stores within your liver. But that doesn't account for the undigested sugars within your fat cells in between your joints. usually prolonged urine fasts get rid of that, because urine's a great solvent for such things. And when I mean prolonged, I mean a very long time, weeks to months even, of you constantly ingesting urine, or distilled water, which is also another form of a dissolvent. When you populate bacteria that know exactly what to look for, that's like you putting missiles into the body, okay, to hunt down the issue. And obviously they're going to do a far greater job than waiting at the beginning. So this is why I ferment foods. It's the only reason why I'm fermenting food, is because it's quicker to get rid of the problem. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've come up with so far. I'm going to test it out and see what happens. Luckily, it only takes a few days in order to ferment fruit. So luckily, I'll be fine. I don't have to wait very long. Peace.